This is way more amazing than I thought it would be. It is so beautiful, like 360-degree views. It's like sheets of ice buried under ice. It's crazy.
Can be up to 2 meters of snow here every year.
That's nuts. Taller than you.
The little crystals look like sugar. They're little ice crystals.
In this episode, we are on our spectacular journey along the Icefields Parkway that connects Lake Louise and Jasper. We love wilderness and wildlife, and in this episode, we get doses of both. We enjoy exploring and looking at all the intricate details in nature and are excited to share the amazing beauty of the Canadian Rockies with you. Come along with us to the land of turquoise waters, diverse mountains, and massive ice fields. That's where we were yesterday on the hike, up there in that bowl. That cirque.
Take the exit on the right.
Jasper. We are off today for more adventures in Alberta, Canada. Today we are going to be driving far up to Jasper along the Icefields Parkway, which is the 4th highest paved road in Canada.
230 kilometers to go. That's a good long way.
We are officially driving on the Icefields Parkway now, and there's like no snow. They got just like a dusting up here. It's very brown. We think we will see more wildlife up here, so we'll see. It's very desolate. No cell phone service for the next, 230 kilometers, and not many services. I think you can get gas in like one spot, so make sure you gas up and you don't need cell phone service. Enjoy the outdoors and nature and the views, and put away your phone.
'Cause all I want is you, you know. You share the joy of letting go.
Look at all the snow, you guys. Looks like little glaciers. It's crazy. Just a quick stop at Peyto Lake to peek at it. It's very beautiful.
Yeah, all I want is you, you know. You share the joy of letting go. Yeah, I found my peace. I found my hope. I found my home.
There's the mountain where Peyto Lake is. Peyto Lake. One of the most beautiful lakes in the Rockies. One of the busiest. We'll see how busy Peyto Lake is today on a day in October when a lot of stuff is closed. So there's plenty of parking today here. Easy spot. So this is the highest point on the Icefields Parkway, which is pretty crazy. And we are here, and we're gonna drive up to the Icefield and beyond. It's a good idea to bring yak tracks, because look at all the ice.
Can be up to 2 meters of snow here every year.
That's nuts. Taller than you. October in Banff and Jasper. I didn't know we were supposed to bring our ice skates. It's easy to see why this lake is one of the most popular ones. It is in Banff National Park and situated between Yoho and Jasper National Parks. At the far right, the lake resembles a wolf head shape. The lake is actually Peyto Lake, so I'm sorry all these years I've been pronouncing it Peyto Lake.
So it's named after Wild Bill Peyto, who was a early guide in the area, and he was quite the character. He once released a live lynx in a bar in Banff to scare away all the patrons so he could have a quiet drink to himself.
I wonder where the lynx went.
Crazy.
Poor cat.
And he was one of the first superintendents of the park.
This is a decent sized track. How many are there?
2.
Oh, you're so pretty. I love you, birds. I like your red head. Ooh, look at your feathers. You are so slick.
It's the most wildlife we've seen in one helping.
The male flew into the tree. Look at him. So camouflaged. We highly recommend downloading the All Trails map and paying close attention to it because the trails can be a bit confusing, especially with snow on the ground. It's an off the beaten path for this viewpoint. We'll see if it's any better than the other one. You step on tree roots, but it's not as icy.
The little crystals look like sugar. They're little ice crystals.
The color of the water is from glacial silt that gets carved off in the glacier above. And when the light hits the lake, the longest wavelengths of the color spectrum, which are the reds and the yellows, get absorbed, but the short wavelengths of light get reflected back, and that's the blues and the greens.
And it turns the color of my beanie.
Yes. This viewpoint with a kind couple from Thailand. We exchanged taking each other's pictures, and now we're gonna head down. We had it all to ourselves with them. It's a much better viewpoint than the other one. Upon returning, I don't know how long we were gone, the parking lot is like pretty full. If you can spare any time in your itinerary to drive up the Icefields Parkway, even if it's just to the Columbia Icefield, you must. It's a great way to escape the large crowds of Banff and Lake Louise and see many more epic mountains and scenery. I don't know what mountain that is, but it's really cool. Looks like a hat. Very dramatic.
Pointy Peak.
It looks like a pyramid.
Oh my gosh, the mountains here are so neat. They're jagged and pointed and just one right after the other as the Icefields Parkway meanders around. We are on our trip in early to mid-October, and at this time, there is barely anyone driving the Icefields Parkway. This is a stark contrast to the more than 1.2 million people that make this drive annually and the estimated 100,000 vehicles that visit each month during peak summer season. Yet, this is still a far cry from the nearly 2 million vehicles that visited the town of Banff in 2025 in just July and August.
Messiah Canyon. There's views all around, everywhere you go. So we're here, and we're almost to the Saskatchewan crossing. So this is only like a half a mile walk round trip, 0.5 kilometers one way.
To the wild I go.
You can hear water.
Sounds loud. I was wondering if the water would be dried up this time of year, but I guess it's not. We're almost there. Oh wow, look at this slot canyon. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. This is so neat. Don't be that person right there, right? This is so cool.
Drops even further right here.
Oh my gosh. The bridge is very, very icy.
The view from Messiah Canyon was unexpectedly stunning. We could have stayed here all day, but we had more amazing sights to see.
There's the potholes, and there's even icicles right there. So pretty.
So the water drops down from Peyto Lake and has carved itself through the limestone over much time and much water pressure. Really neat, the different swirls and the potholes, and yeah, just very interesting random little slot canyon.
And you go uphill on the way back. So save yourself some energy. The trail is a bit rocky, so if you're not comfortable with some rocks on the trail, it's not paved, then this might not be for you.
Oh God, growing pain stuck in my skin. I need a break.
We just pulled into the Saskatchewan crossing, and you can see all the way around. There's mountains, and this is your spot for gas and groceries and lodging.
Dad, how he's hanging, he talks a lot with age. Likewise, I could start living. If it doesn't kill me, it's gonna be great.
There's actually some ice on the road in places here for Icefields Parkway.
Fitting.
The Icefields Parkway was built almost parallel to the Continental Divide, and there are over 100 glaciers that can be seen just driving along the road. The river bit is neat. Surprised it's so dry.
Right.
Are you gonna get out of bed? Come on, take
hike is somewhere on this ridge up here. There are plenty of overlooks and trails to stop and stretch your legs along this epic journey. They're licking the salt off the road, the bighorn sheep. Look at them, they're so cute. Look at them licking away, they're so cute. They don't even care about being in the road. There's more bighorn sheep, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, how many are there?
Look at all the slobber on the ground. All the slobber.
It's a traffic jam in Jasper, or Banff. I guess we're in Banff still. We got the salty crew here, cleaning the salt off the road.
You can hear them licking it. We saw 3 bighorn sheep plus 13 more. I like the little blonde one. It was so cute. If I could pick one out, that would be mine.
You don't get to keep the sheep. It is not a souvenir. No souvenir sheep.
In 600 meters, your destination will be on the left.
What a beautiful place to build a bathroom. There's bathrooms at the trailhead for our hike and a nice large parking lot. Lots of views and too much snow. I really hope we can see the fossils on the trail, but they're probably covered in snow. We're gonna do this 4-mile hike, hopefully quickly, because we're 2 hours behind schedule.
As usual.
This trail starts off amazingly beautiful, like with a little mini Matterhorn. It's so neat. Fossils are so pretty. Look at those. Wow. Those are so neat. That rock face looks like El Capitan. It's crazy. Oh my gosh, the views are incredible. Seriously. On our side of the road, we have all the snow, the north facing. On the other side of the road, we have all the dry. So there's some mud now, but we've been hiking up a lot of hard-packed snow. There's the parking lot. We've already climbed pretty high.
There's some small fossils over here. What are those?
Oh, let's see.
It's like a little squid thing.
Heating up with the hike up the switchbacks.
I was just about to say you can see bighorn sheep on this hike. And we did. There's at least 3 bighorn sheep. How fun. Look at all these fossils. Oh, it's so cool. There's a lot there. Looks like maybe 2 older babies and their mom.
You're the melody, you're my golden glow. I see it in your eyes, you radiate the light that leads me home. There is no end if you believe. Just take my hand and come with me.
We're just getting to the top of the switchback. More views to open up and more mud. This is way more amazing than I thought it would be. It is so beautiful, like 360-degree views. Crazy, beautiful.
Frigid breeze. Jasper.
The snow is so deep. Look how deep the snow is. Final push to the summit. Daddy found us a good windbreak for our snack with amazing views.
Found some shelter.
Oh, he got nailed. He's down. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite hike of the trip. This made the trip for me. I love this. I love it. Surrounded by mountains, bighorn sheep, fossils, views galore, glaciers. This is amazing! Look at all these fossils, it's crazy. Oh, those are so neat, they're so tiny. We're gonna go to the other viewpoint of the glacier, and we're like pretty much the only ones up here still. It's pretty crazy. This side of the trail is just muddy. Oh, we can already see the glacier. It's so neat. So far this trail hasn't been bad. I'm afraid of heights and I'm not scared right now. So it's a nice stable trail so far. Would highly recommend going to both sides of the route. There's the Saskatchewan Glacier. I think there's chunks of ice down at the bottom. That's super crazy cool. We are gonna head back now because I don't think we're gonna see a better view of the glacier. We didn't go all the way quite to the end, but it does look like a sound trail. We are heading down at 4:45. We'll see how long it takes us to get down. We got back from the hike and we're gonna drive to the Icefield, the apex of the Icefields Parkway, and check it out before we carry on to Jasper. There's my mountain. It's my favorite mountain up here. It's so photogenic. It reminds me of Patagonia mountains or the Little Matterhorn. There's the Columbia Icefield right there. Whoa. We are walking up as much as we can to the toe of the glacier. I don't know if we'll get to walk up the whole way and check it out. And I'd be anxious to compare pictures from when we were here about 20 years ago. See how much it's receded. But still neat, it's still here. And the sun is gonna be setting soon and it's casting beautiful light onto the mountains around it. And it's your guys' first time here. Woohoo! I'm glad we're here later in the day. The parking lot is very small across the road from the Icefield Center on the north side of the road.
You can really hear water pouring out from up here.
That's crazy. Oh, it's so beautiful. There's so much snow and ice. The Columbia Icefield is approximately 325 square kilometers. The ice is 100 to 365 meters thick. Look at that cute tree all by itself. Wow. Look at the pretty lake, the Sun Wapata Lake. Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I love this.
lot of glacial scarring on this rock as it moves. It drags the different rocks and things across it. See how it's all marked up.
If you park at this parking lot that's currently closed, you're gonna shave off a lot of this walk. So highly recommend parking at this one. We're gonna try to head up there. We'll see if we make it. Oh my gosh, this is so neat. It's so neat.
I guess the glacier was here in 1982.
The Athabasca Glacier, one of the 6 toes of the Icefield, is actually the most visited glacier in North America. In the last 25 years, it has receded more than 1.5 kilometers and lost over half its volume.
Wowie, this ice is incredible here. It's like sheets of ice buried under ice. It's crazy.
It's crazy how thick this ice is. I threw this rock on it and it just made a dent. And that's a really big rock. There's the glacier. This is our turnaround point. The trail goes that way, but we're gonna stop here because it's like 6:30.
So the scratching where the glacier moves the rocks are called striations. It's moved a lot. Sounds like the extent of the Little Ice Age ended in 1840 to 1860, and it's been receding since then. At that time it would have extended out to where the glacier center is over there right now, and it's slowly receding back now.
The glacier was here in 1942.
Crazy. So the road that we're walking on is definitely the road that you want to drive on to get there. Get parking if you're here when the road is open. So probably the summer season to early October.
The glacier was all the way down here 100 years ago.
Wowee. There's the ice trucks that you can take tours on. Super, super neat and super expensive, and they're not running right now. It's off season. Look at these little ice odysseys. They're super, super neat. They're like Mars rovers. Don't they remind you of that, David?
Yeah.
Look at the tires. Fat truck. Huh? The Ice Odyssey. How fun.
That's totally
They are 63-inch tires that are 2 feet wide.
Oh wow, they have sunroofs in them. That's crazy cool. We gotta take one of these tours sometime, Steve.
There's 14 of the giant like bus things. And then there's like 6 of the little tiny ones.
We're headed to our lodging.
There are really big icicles up there. It's nuts.
For our entire day, we were not turned away from a single stop because there wasn't any parking. Join us in our next episode where we have more encounters with wildlife in Jasper National Park, another beautiful destination in the Canadian Rockies, and one that should not be skipped.
Do the airlines accept bighorn sheep in checked bags or
Maybe-
carry-ons? Or maybe duffel bags?
Maybe if it's a emotional support animal.
Yeah, that would be funny. Get one and put a little vest on it. Who pooped in the woods? Does anybody know? Is this dog poop?
Sausage.
It doesn't look like bear poop to me. It doesn't have anything in it. It's probably dog
big.
poop. What is wrong with you, bird? Is your talker broken? Are you enjoying the view? He's on the truck. Oh. What are you doing, dude? Huh? Are you smart? You're supposed to be the smartest thing around.
Like, subscribe, and view.
So you too can dream, then do.